Aldrone and the Prowler, you can't really clear up those vertical positions. And Hanuh picking up the first frag there is certainly a good start, but she has to translate into more tricks for the trade. So that's still the man advantage. Scratch that. Kohaibi makes it so that's a 3v3 affair now. Two least good for one pick. Trix goes down. Ayaaa for the defuse with the Cloud Burst. But she's gonna get pushed up here from behind. But she will not
they have
go
the
down.
firepower, but they don't really have a post plant setup because the Sova, apart from giving you the drone, also does let you have those shock darts, that ultimate when available, and that not being there is going to make things very, very rough right now. Already you can see Ratatouille's playing up close, trying to get the first pick, the next shot. Kohaibi there for the backup as well, and suddenly, very quickly, all five. Three players on the flank, four in fact on the flank here, and Kohaibi still somehow managing to find one. Tara with the backup gets a second as well, but the trades are quick and the advantage is taken by the side of Rising Hope here. However, the problem is that despite them being able to find these picks, it is still the clock ticking, and all YOKY has to do is hold on and buy some time. But it's not gonna happen. I think that there is going to be barely enough time for the defuse. Actually, no, there's not gonna be any. YOKY did her job, and that is going to be holding on for the second as well. Does get spotted out though, and it's going to get the information that it is going to be B where the hit is eventually coming. Has the dash online, ready to peek, and they don't expect her to still be holding down yellow after everything that's happened. The backup has in from Trix as well. Ayaaa with 3 on the round already. Just one player left to go. It's all down to just YOKY here. Stuck in this corner. Knows where Ayaaa is. Spots out Hanuh. But get a chamber trip. But perhaps they're just going to try and wait it out to see if they can get some kind of information as to where these players are going to be positioned. Right now, though, they are going to be investing the Viper Spit on top. And off the back of that, Tara, they should be able to at least maintain control of the site here. Goes to try and plant the spike, but unfortunately the crossfire between these players from RH is just too much for them to deal with. It's just going to be Envious left. Finds 3 already somehow. 2 HP left, 2 more players to find, and the spike still hasn't gone down with 12 seconds left. How much more can she do? Okay, that's just too much right now. Envious is like, look, I did all
their guns aren't really reflective of that, as again it's Ayaaa for the first touch, trying to find more. Kohaibi gets one trade back. Nightfall comes out, Resurrect as well, and Kohaibi finally shuts down Ayaaa. So that's a site. Are they actually going to commit to this, with YOKY opening it a little bit more with Trix going down? Actually, they will. YOKY, good for another. Now it's all down to Ivory on the op. 1v5. And not really at the right spot to find anything, so it has to be another retake here to be able to get this round back into their hands, as the kill is now happening. YOKY finds one, getting traded out as YOKY finds another. Now it's all down to Hanuh. YOKY with an amazing round, and it's almost a flawless there for SMG. Seemingly so. SMG though, they're keen to not make any noise. They're sort of hoping that RH will bite the bait and rotate, but they're all here. It's not a problem for Kohaibi, Tara, and YOKY though, as they pick up one apiece. Kohaibi good for one more, as that leaves gWenn all alone. But she's got a 3k under her belt as well. And she's got HP advantage too, and side control, so all it takes is one bullet. She knows exactly where YOKY's gonna come from. Fortunate time there for Ivory, peeks out at the wrong place at the wrong time. Ayaaa though opens up that garage area. Hanuh and gWenn good for one apiece, and the Resurrect is there to bring Ayaaa back into this game. Kohaibi, a pivotal shot, unable to connect there. Another one that doesn't really hit its mark. 2v2, but this is not looking good for Kohaibi. Okay, finally hits the shot that she needs.
Both these teams do go in for map control and contest it. Right off the bat, it is going to be a push coming in towards mid here. Trix is going to be the one to find the first blood, but taking down Kohaibi in the process. It's like it's going to be planted as well towards mid. However, YOKY though, finding 2 already before finally being shut down is huge. It's going to be able to equalize things for the side of SMG. And right now, looking at the position being held by these Rising Hope players, they have control of Kitchen. They also do. Yeah, they have a player sitting right on the spike. Envious though, she's ready for it. Spots out Ayaaa, but is not able to quite connect the shot. Ayaaa gets a second as well somehow onto Ratatouille.
This Rising Hope post plant, but they do get the spike down, Zach. That's impressive here, considering they don't have a lot of guns.
It definitely is, and you know, as long as they can manage to play some post plans, it might be a lot of, it might be what they need. Ayaaa though, it's gonna be consecutively hit and then taken down by those prowlers in conjunction. Tara being able to get through there is huge. It's all down to just Ivory. That Viper wall is going to make things even more difficult. The defuse
taking down tricks is gonna make it so much harder for Rising Hope to get into sight. Ivy, the woman we've been talking about, only gonna be good for one this time. She does get traded out by gWenn. Now, still a lot of presence being asserted here by the attacking squad, Rising Hope. As they try to make it a little bit more of a scrap fight here in Garage. Hanuh pushing up. Uh-oh, they might not. Could be, yeah, the Envious position. Could be the game turner here, the round ender for Rising Hope. Wow, what a shot, the patience. The blade's coming out!
Or something, but yeah, she's gonna be able to bring things back down to a 3v3, and the B side has fallen while all this pandemonium and ruckus has been going down towards mid. The spike is going to be planted towards B, but we're looking at a full 3-on-3 retake. Hanuh though, still with only 28 HP left, lurking towards mid, is going to be doing so much damage. However, she's going to be conversed on by Envious, who is able to get that pick. Just like that, things are back down to a 2v2. There's no Hunter's Fury available, and yet again, there's no Resurrection that can realistically be pulled off. The spike is going to be tapped. The smoke spray comes through, and Envious connects the shot.
1v1.
It's going to come down to a 1v1 exactly at the end. But look at the HP for Envious here, who is so low. All it takes is a shot.
Rising Hope loves reinforcing. Nightfall comes out early. Doesn't spot out anyone, but Tara and Ratatouille's one apiece. Ayaaa with a nasty swing onto Tara. And again, things evened out now as the members of Rising Hope go for the B-side plant.
We get the spike down, so we're looking at, again, a 3v3 retake. gWenn does have the Resurrection to try and get a player back up, but yet again, there are no bodies in her sphere of control, so unfortunately, it is going to still be the 3v2 retake incoming. However, her positioning, she's going to be able to spot out. YOKY gets a second as well onto Kohaibi. All three.
Three people still in mid for SMG. As Rising Hope work their way up into sight. Oh, Tara doesn't get the shots quite off. Pivotal ones at that. As again, Rising Hope secured the plant. And SMG, oh no, all things not working out to their favor. Can't even get a single frag on the board for now. This is all down to Kohaibi and YOKY. At least it's off to a good start. gWenn goes down, but still 4 members in the way here. No information available to them. And look at the positions. Hanuh closing it down and Rising Hope.
But it's a good thing because, you know, I said they don't really feel the need for it. YOKY is going to spot out Ayaaa towards Tube. The noise being faked by Ayaaa, but at the end of the day, it's still going to be her surviving. Getting the first pick as well, though Tara is able to trade it out quickly. YOKY picks up the upgrade in the process, but again, this mid area is just falling apart for SMG. YOKY tries to desperately stabilize it. The man advantage is still going to bring Rising Hope from taking the side. You can see all 5 of them aggressing over this time. They want to end this here. They don't want to let it go further. And just like that, the A side has been lost. However, Tara still holding strong towards the backside, is able to find that first pick. Envious with the second and third. It's all down to just one player, Hanuh. And
so gWenn is going to be able to get herself into sight. Retake here for SMG. Envious Tara pick up one apiece, so suddenly it's a doable affair. 3v3 now, Zach. And the members of SMG looking so good. Hanuh, okay, it's a brawl here. And Rising
she does, but they're gonna completely lose any kind of A-side control. And already Ivory is going to be on the lurk as well, but is going to walk right into Envious's crosshair. Is able to pick up that upgraded ghost as well, so that's gonna make things a little bit more difficult. 2 players left right now for the side of SMG. Tara and Envious have a momentous task ahead of them. Tara doing a lot of damage though to the player towards main. However, the clock is slowly ticking.
Despite the fact that Leviathan showcased just how good it is, and Stinger got a buff recently, 5.06. Kohaibi though don't care about those Stingers. Gonna go in for a double dip as she finds the spike as well. Now she is still in main, looking for the 4K now as Ayaaa, the last woman standing in her way. pick up an upgrade for herself, but it's Envious to shut down. So that it's just a one-man deficit now for Rising Hope. It's certainly doable here for the 3-woman squad. Tara picks up Hanuh. Ayaaa for the trade. So still a very, very close round here considering YOKY is 1 HP. Nice flash there, setting up Ayaaa for the frag. Can get the ace now. Tarathiel and YOKY coming in from the same angle. They don't really have a lot of utility to their name, not a lot of space as well. There you go, Ayaaa. With the Cloud Burst being used, Nightfall as well, certainly ensures that this is exactly where they want to hit. Blades are absolutely massive from Ayaaa. Completely shuts down that defense down in tree. And look at this, it's not done. Tara though, able to shut down Ayaaa here as she pushes down into heaven. But it's just the Spectres, you remember. Ivory shutting down Kohaibi means it's all down to Tara. Still gets a headshot.
Ooh, play aggressive. Gets that second as well. Third to boot. Number 4. Oh my god, Kohaibi on track for the ace here. Just has one left to find, but gWenn is going to shut that down. What a play from Kohaibi. Yet again, she proves why the B side is not somewhere that you really want to get into. gWenn has made her way onto the site, does have the spike to put down as well, and she will be able to get the plant though. It does seem like SMG, they are going to be able to convert this round. Finally, Tarathiel is getting her first kill on the board, and just like that, after 6 rounds in a row, they managed to find something.
Kohaibi's just invincible in that round. I did mention they had now command activated immediately by the members of Rising Hope as they try and shut down this B site defense. Gravity well is absolutely perfect. YOKY unable to find anything, but again, Kohaibi with the 4K, 2 in a row.
And just like that, making mid much more weaker now. With the Nightfall being invested towards the B side, it's going to create a little bit of pandemonium as well, though. It's just a fake push is in on both sides. Envious somehow holding strong onto side, though. Is going to be the player that SMG desperately needed on this A side to step up. Gets 3 despite being headshotted, and it's all down to just Ivory here to try and clutch this out. 30 seconds left on the clock. A 1v3 to boot does a lot of damage to Tara.
SMG. But are they actually going to commit to it? Yes, they are. Cosmic Divide comes out. The knives coming in as well, so they should be walking into sight right now as gWenn goes in for the plant. This is going to be a doable retake 4v4, but not unless Tara finds the frags. She doesn't. And now Kohaibi's up close and personal. She doesn't hear anything, but it doesn't matter. As long as she sees them, she gets the frags. 2 is done. YOKY, good for 1, but Tricks.
Some mid control being established as well in the process, with Tarathiel leading the charge on that front. Ayaaa, though, is going to be playing up close. Gets 1, but it's going to be eventually shut down. The trades are quick. Ivory still on the site along with gWenn, ready to anchor it. It's just going to be gWenn left right now, though. Alone, gets 2 somehow, but the trades are quick. And Kohaibi with the 1 HP, YOKY with 10. This is very doable for Hanuh right now if she plays her cards right. Both of these players are just 1 bullet away from their demise, and Hanuh is just going to be falling back towards main. Kohaibi the information that Hanuh is close and approaching the turret as well, though. Giving away information as to where exactly she's going to be playing. Gets broken down, but all Hanuh has to do is hit 1 successful right click. Does manage. You can already see Kohaibi ready towards main, possibly ready to go for those nano swarms in that post plans. As for the rest of Rising Hope, though, they're just regrouping, and that 0 points is immediately going to give away information that there are 2 of these players towards heaven who haven't down utility-wise. But Tarathiel's fighting 2 of her own. It's all down to just YOKY here in this 1v1, having to buy time on the clock. It's going to be the right click at the end to shut
for the perfect opportune moment. Cosmic Divide finally coming out with the lockdown. You're gonna buy so much space here and time here for SMG. Rising Hope looking undeterred. Tricks picks up 1. The Odin finally makes noise, but Tricks good for 2. Kohaibi's the last woman standing. Can she make another miracle here? It seems like no. Tricks for the 3K.
Hanuh is going to prevent utility from really coming through from any of these players, but you know, by the time they manage to regroup, it is still going to be Ratatouille's with the Showstopper peeking out, not really connecting unfortunately, but the Pain Shells and the Showstopper are both doing quite a bit of damage in the process. Kohaibi finds one. It's gonna come down to this 2v2. Kohaibi still holding strong in this corner. The crossfire is too good. And
it's perfect. It's not letting them get into sight where there's a couple of guns that they may not be wary of. They know that there's a couple of tracks there, but they still shut them down. SMG open up the site without losing any members. Nightfall getting used as well, and this is looking like a flawless with Ivory going down. Now Trix has got something to say about it.
That's a crucial pick right there, but the site has been lost in the process. However, though, the nice thing to note is that the lockdown is still available. Tara somehow winning out that battle is huge there. Envious as well pushing into the ult. They will be able to take it down. It's all up to just one player, Trix, in this 1v2 situation where all of the 3 players, in fact, are going to be playing towards short. Going to make things so difficult right now. First point of contact is going to be
Reddit. Everyone's down here. Nightfall already invested. Trix has already gone down, but look at the flash. Look at the swing. Hanuh picks up 2, and gWenn is here as well, picks up 2 of her own. And this is without even investing any of their ults. Envious, the last woman standing now for SMG. She knows exactly where Ivory is at. And Ivory good on the headshot.
But she does have a smoke to possibly smoke it off and updraft to get on top instead. That might be exactly what needed, but that null command is perfect right now. It's gonna shut down this and completely let them flank. Tara though, with the lineup almost managing to connect those 2 shots is going to be huge. The trades are quick. It's gonna come down to a 2v2 right now. Make that a 1v2. It's all down to just
in the ranks of RH. So that doesn't necessarily limit their options when it comes to controllers. Trix gets shut down. Ayaaa opens up the site a little bit by taking out YOKY. But they don't know that Tara is still here in the smoke. She busts out. And there you have it. Ivory goes down for it, leaving Ayaaa all alone now. The pistol seemingly done for SMG.
3v4 retake here. Kohaibi being the only one with a really viable weapon.
Trix, good for the opening pick. She good for another? No, she isn't. Kohaibi shuts her down, but teammates got her back. Ratatouille's the last one standing. And
teleport's ready.
Probably gonna look for as much damage as she could impose here. Yeah, that was just gonna be able to find anything with this crossfire though. 3 people to look out for, and gWenn actually caught! And suddenly, it's a 1v1. Ratatouille's, of course, time is out, but damage is done. Wow.
Narrow channel that is going to be so difficult to really hold on to. Envious gets spotted out. The first area of contact. All the utility in the world being dumped at these players right now, and it's a bloodbath here. Tours and Tours. Hanuh finds one, but that's gonna be it. It's all up to just Ivory here with nothing but the tour de force to work with, and she is going to be playing towards this B area instead, walking her way up. Might have a possible flank available, but I think at some point they're gonna expect her timing here. Is at this juncture, it's all about how much more damage she can really do. How much can she really clutch out here? Envious will be the first obstacle to deal with.
30 seconds
The
left.
tour de force will be peeked into, but the shot goes wide, and NA is the only area of attack that has really worked for them so far, and that's only in one particular round.
Look at the reinforcement here for SMG. 4 members holding down mid. Trix will be able to dismantle one side, so will Hanuh. So they're definitely going into the A arc push now. But again, Envy is proving to be a headache. Ayaaa shuts him down finally. Now down to Ratatouille's 1v4. But silver lining, nobody from RH.
You do see 2 players hanging out towards mid, but the other 3
Yeah.
are heading into this area of the map. And this time around, SMG, they're not going to give it to them for free. They have 2 players ready to face off. The trades are quick though, and Rising Hope, they come out with the advantage at the end, getting 2 for the price of 1, so as to speak. Hanuh as well, making her way down towards mid, will walk right into Kohaibi's crosshair though, and that is going to bring things back down to a 3v3. The site is open. They do have the plants going down, but that Haunt is not going to find much value either, so it's a full-on 3v3 retake.
Yeah, quite surprised that Haunt doesn't really spot anyone, but as mentioned, it's going to be the retake. Tour de force on one of their members. Ivory with the 3k now can actually go for an ace, but at this point, RH really just want to secure the round for themselves. Gravity Well available as well, so they really have to tap the spike. They don't have to if they get
as well as from Envious might be finding tremendous value. Null Command being invested as well by YOKY as they try to make their way into the push, but Trix will be the first victim of taking too long. Hanuh just lying in wait, will be able to trade it out, goes for a little bit of trigger discipline and is able to connect both shots before Kohaibi finally takes her down. But off the back of that, they are gonna still be continuing to try and push into this A side here. The clock is being run on, 45 seconds left. Will Rising Hope be able to get into side or not is going to be the question.
That is a question indeed. There's 3 people down here, but the smokes are aiding them at just the last second. But Kohaibi, right before the smoke dissipates, come out of the shadows, leaving Ivory in a 1v2. Brute Force is available, but I wonder how much help that could be in this particular situation. YOKY peeks out. That's the bait for Tara.
It is going to be the Nightfall invested to try and possibly prevent this push coming in and buy as much time as possible.
It could be
Ayaaa, though, gets first blood.
Yeah, it could be. They used the wall to deny the trademark, and that got them the kill on Tarathiel. Very, very creative stuff here from the RH squad. And again, the conditioning. They've consistently hit mid and A simultaneously. That this time, the B hit wasn't expected by SMG. And now look, the easiest things to push, but Trix is pressing on. The flashes are coming out. The hunt is there, and the peak is just a little bit overzealous. Thankfully, the teammates are going to be there to trade them out. One apiece for gWenn and Hanuh. But SMG denying complete site control as Envious shuts down the spike planter. Down to Ayaaa. 1v2 and Envious is enough.
Is that they don't really have the man or the woman advantage in this case, so as to speak. So we're looking at a 4v3 retake right now. Trix on the flank will be spotted out, but still gets the kill as that frenzy really shines through. It's all up to just YOKY and Kohaibi to clutch this one out somehow. Oh, look at the utility being committed.
Oh,
the beautiful Astra pull and concuss as well as the flash aggro try and make their way onto side, and just like that, SMG, all 5 players, they made their win. We're looking at a 5-on-5 retake right now.
Yeah, and remember the firepower is at the advantage of SMG, but Ivory picks out Kohaibi. Great start already. No, I don't think there are any smokes available anymore, especially with how far forward Tara is. There you go, she goes down. Envious peeks out for the trade, but Trix good on the headshot, and suddenly this round is turned around. YOKY's 1 HP, so she will go down in the end. It's all down to Ratatouille's. So many angles, and she picks up 3. Trix is sticking. The fuse is done, and that's it.
Nevertheless, it's been making matters very difficult right now. Right off the bat, though, it's going to be Ratatouille who goes up aggressively with the tour de force, but immediately Ivory instead is able to find the headshot and the punish right now. What's the point of having an operator if you're just going to be headshot like that? It's going to be the question that's possibly running into Ratatouille's mind there. Envious, though, is able to at least trade things out, tries to go into the side, but Trix is still available for the taking. Kohaibi finds 1. There's a lot of damage in the process, but is still going to let
that haunt confirms of her position. Gravity Well is the only bit of utility that she has apart from the Cosmic Divide, and I doubt she'll be using that anytime soon. She's gonna want to go for the spam here, and she's not even connecting so far, but she got 2 from the get-go. 3 bullets left. And suddenly it's a one-on-one affair. Will she win this? No, she won't. Hanuh still secures the round.
That's still on site though, going unchecked in fact by this wall. Oh my god, that's such a pivotal position. Gets 1, but Tara is going to be there for the trade. YOKY already in the spawn, able to find Ivory as well. That's just like that SMG. They manage to stabilize, they bring things back, and we're looking at a 4v2 retake for the side of Rising Hope.
Down to Trix and Ayaaa now. Fair bit of utility left, but Ayaaa goes down. Kohaibi
is going. Looking at the ults available, gWenn does have her own Cosmic Divide ready to go. The flash is pristine, but the trades are even better as Tara finds 2 somehow. 3 players already down for Rising Hope, and now the attackers are just running it down through towards the spawn. gWenn, though, onto the side, onto art area, is going to be able to find those 2 picks, and that is immediately going to make things so much better right now for check up here. If she's not careful, it might just be 11 for SMG, but no, she's aware. She's on the lurk, she's going around, but Ratatouille is well ready for the swing, and just like that, SMG.
Face your fear!
Nightfall comes out. It doesn't get the tag on anyone. That's huge here for Rising Hope. But Hanuh goes down. Concuss is beautiful from Envious. And suddenly A side is open here, Zach. Last 3 members of Rising Hope to extend this into overtime. And their time is slowly ticking away.
Look at the control. Yet again, the spawn control being completely taken, though Ayaaa and Ivory pull things back. It's all down to just Ayaaa right now. A 1v3 to close out somehow. Taps the spike, but towards main Tara. She's not going to be even